Hi, I'm Trish. Welcome back to the Spiritual Chics. I will be doing your early week reading. So you've got 3 groups to choose from this week, either group 1, group 2 or group 3. So that will be rose quartz, clear quartz or amethyst. Take a moment, ask a question, think about what it is that's on your mind at the moment. Choose group 1, 2 or 3 and I'll be back with your reading. Back group 1, if you've selected the rose quartz or group 1, then this is your reading. Okay, just tapping into your energies for the week. I feel like it's going to be, it's quite a good week for you. It's not, there's not a lot of stress or drama that I'm seeing in your cards for the week. What I am seeing though is spending time with your tribe, your people, your close network of people, also children. So there's something about children in your reading. So you're either needing to do something with your children. There's either going to be something that's taking up some of your time to do with your children, something that you either need to look into a little bit more around the children. So let me just strengthen this connection a little bit more, see what else is coming through for you. Okay, so I'm definitely getting a sense of it's either needing to be around like-minded people or people celebrating. For some of you, actually, I'm seeing as well. Some of you could be celebrating something. Could be related to children. It may not be. It may be something that you've been researching or looking into in the last couple of weeks, something you're trying to put together, something you're trying to finalise. I feel like there could be for some of you, there could be a finalisation of that this week. So it could be in a celebratory way. So that means you could be finalising some kind of contract or some plans, or the purchase of a home or a car or a moving, or I'm not actually seeing the nest change in here, but I'm seeing celebrating. So I'm seeing there's some kind of celebrating going on around you. Could actually just be birthdays or somebody's birthday around you, your own birthday perhaps. So I'm also, but it's very focused on your network. So it's very focused on your people around you, your like-minded people, your close friends, your vibe tribe, also your children. Also, I'm seeing there's something here about nature and lifestyle. So the celebration could be something to do with an increase in your lifestyle in some way. So something to better yourself, something to better your lifestyle. But other than that, I think it's a really good week. We're seeing celebration, we're seeing time with friends, time with family, and we're seeing, just really make sure that you put yourself in the moment this week. So what I'm seeing is that you need to take time this week to really make the most of your friends, your family, really be in the moment is what I'm getting for you. You're really needing to be in the moment. I do see for some of you there is a searching of some sort. Perhaps you're searching for your vibe tribe, or you're searching for something. Some of you could be searching for something. Others, I feel like it's the end of the searching, or something that you've been researching over the last few weeks is coming to fruition. Some of you, it could actually just mean to look into things. You could need to check in with your friends, actually. Where you're looking and searching the card here could actually be that you may need to check in with friends. And because this is a group reading, not a one-on-one, the outcome is different for everybody. So what I'm doing is giving you the overall energy of the reading, and you can apply that, how that fits in your life. So for some of you, it could be that you're needing to check in with your friends and family, children as well, or check in with your children. Because we're getting the card here of children. This is a card of children. This is a card of friends and friendship and vibe tribe. And this is a card of seeking more information, or looking in on something, or guidance. It's actually offering your support and guidance, because this is also a support card. So offering your support and guidance to another person, to somebody around you in your tight network. So anyway, group 1, that's your reading for this week, and I'll be back again next week. Thank you for joining me. Welcome back, group 2. If you've selected the clear quartz, then this is your reading. Okay, just tapping into your energies for the week. Bear in mind, this is a group reading, not a one-on-one, so things are going to resonate differently for different people. But I'm going to give you the overall energies of the spread, and you can see how that fits in your life. Hopefully it resonates with you. So what I'm getting first of all is the need to expand your vision and see the bigger picture. So for some of you, it could be that you need to expand, you need to grow and think bigger than what you're thinking. For others, it will be that you're needing to see the bigger overall picture. And I'm feeling a more stronger inclination to say that that's the case. So it's more like you're needing to see the full picture of what's going on around you. So see the whole story. So what it's saying is see the bigger picture. Beside that, we're looking at something about new beginnings. Also can be related to a baby. It can be related to protection as well. So something around you, you're needing to put up like a protective shell around you, because we're seeing here the baby in the egg, and that implies, the card's called new beginnings, but it does imply sometimes babies for some people, and that is also new beginnings. It can also imply the need to put yourself into a bit of a protective shell this week. I feel like, there could be some perhaps energies on the outside of you that maybe misdirected in your direction. So perhaps somebody's not feeling the best, their energy's a little low, and they're directing out negative energy towards people, and I feel like you could be in the firing line of that. So I feel like you could need, if that makes sense to you, I feel like you do need to make sure you surround yourself in a white light of love and protection, and ask that no negativity is to come through that boundary. It could also be boundaries that you need to put up on a physical level. It could be that you need to put up boundaries. I'm also seeing something here relating to timing. So something in the way of timing. It's about getting the timing right. So it could be this new thing that you're starting, this new beginning to something that perhaps is going to be big. You're not looking at it in a big enough way, or you're not seeing the full picture. So by that I mean you're not seeing everything that is involved. So you're just thinking, oh, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to create, but you're not actually thinking, well, this has to be done and I'm going to need the help of that person, and there's all these different avenues, and you're not quite seeing just how complex and big this situation is. Could be creating something new, it could be just a new situation in your life, but what it's telling me is that it's quite complex, and there's a lot of different avenues, and there's a lot of little things to this situation, and you're just not seeing the full picture. So what I'm getting is that this is related to timing. So it's like one thing can't happen until this thing happens. So it's like you're waiting on this to happen before you can start this thing. So there's some kind of waiting going on here, or some kind of timing situation. So I feel like it just, you need to plan your moves very carefully and wait for the right timing is what it's telling me. Okay, so let me just tap in, see if there's anything else I can bring through for you, group 2. Group 2, please. Okay. Okay, so from a very calm point of energy, I feel like it's almost like you've been waiting for your ship to come in. It's like, pick me is what I'm getting, but it's like you never get picked, if you know what I mean. It's like you feel, for some of you, I feel like you're just sitting there and you're like looking and thinking, well, this person has this or gets this, or when's it going to be my turn is what I'm getting. And again, that comes back to the timing. So it's like you're waiting for your time. When's it going to be your time is what I'm getting. It feels like it's like other people around you it seems to be happening for, but it doesn't seem to be happening for you. And this is not for everybody. I feel like this is just another lot of energy that I'm bringing through here. And it's like I can see you sitting there, and I see you're looking on the horizon, and it's like you're wanting more, but it's like you're waiting for it to come to you. So what I would say to those people is that sometimes it's not about sitting and waiting for things to come to you. Sometimes it's about getting up, standing up, and actually walking to them or walking to it. So it's about making the moves first. And here this is about the timing. So perhaps it's time now. Perhaps it's time now that if there's something you want to do, instead of sitting back thinking, well, when's it going to be my turn? Why don't you just stand up and say, okay, well, it's my time now. And you start making the moves, and then the universe will then start to bring those things into your life, because you're actually making the effort to put those steps into motion. So anyway, group 2, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again next week for your early morning reading. Welcome back, group 3. Thank you for joining me. If you've selected the Amethyst and group 3, then this is your reading. Okay, so for you, I'm feeling the energy is a little bit more somber. It's more heavy. It's a bit more, there's some contemplating going on, and I feel like it's like there's a lot on your plate right now, and you're trying to sort through things a little bit. So what I'm getting is that there's a whole lot going on, and you're trying to deal with it, and you're trying to make sense of it, and you're trying to make things work or line things up, or find the time to do this and that. It's like, or find the money to pay for this and pay for that. What I'm getting is the priorities card. So it's about, and I see you as, it's like you're busy trying to make things work, make things fit, or make ends meet is what I'm getting. So it's like there's a lot going on for you in in the general, practical, everyday kind of life. It's like you've got a lot going on, and it's almost like you haven't got enough time. Like I can say, you need to raise your vibration, but you just don't have the time or the energy for that, is what I'm getting, because I'm feeling like it's quite draining. I'm getting a draining feeling here from all this that's going on around you, or this need to make sense of things. And I don't even think it's like big dramas. I think it's just like everyday general stuff is what I'm getting from the sense of this. For some of you, it could be a big thing or something big that you're trying to sort out or organise, but for most of you, I feel like it's just coping with day-to-day things that are on your plate, and it's really trying to get a sense of balance is what I'm getting. You need a sense of balance, but also a need to take time out for yourself, because I'm getting here the card of wellness and recharge. So it's saying that you definitely need, and it's the centre of the spread, so it's definitely this week would be very beneficial for you if you could take some time out just to recharge, just to not think about all those things that's going on around you, and just take some time to recharge for yourself. So do something that you enjoy, something perhaps sitting in nature or something around water, but something that you can recharge your energies. So where I said before, it's about you needing to recharge your energies before I got to this card. And then I'm thinking, but how are you even going to fit that in? How is that even possible? Well, the cards are saying it is possible, and it needs to be possible. It's like you're not going to be able to keep balancing all these things if you don't have yourself right. You need to think about your well-being first of all, because you'll end up, you'll go down in a heap. It's like all these balls here that you're juggling around it, they're all just going to fall like Jenga, basically. It's just going to, one thing is just going to pull it all out, and it's just going to collapse. It's like you're just going to fall down in a heap, and perhaps there could be some sickness, or I'm just talking normal common colds and things like that, things that get you down, things that when you're too busy and you're not taking care of yourself, these things happen in order for us to actually rest and take the time out that we need. So what I'm saying that is, if you don't take the time out, you're saying you can't do this, but the cards are saying you need to do this, otherwise the universe will make you do this. And that's what I'm getting for you. It's like, really just take time out. And I don't even care if it's half an hour. I don't care if it's any kind of time that you need to get out, get away from mobile devices, get away from computers and TVs and all those digital things, and you need to just charge. Just do some breathing exercises. If you're not a person that meditates, just do some breathing exercises. Focus on getting a really deep breathing. It's like you're shallow breathing, and you're not getting the proper breaths, and that's what I'm also picking up for you. It's like something here. It could actually be health for some people. It could be asthma, could be allergies, it could be some kind of breathing or lung issue for some people. But what I'm getting is that you need to focus on your breath, because I'm getting some breath work to be done here as well. Also getting the card of no joy. So sometimes when you're struggling to make things work, or you're just not getting time for yourself, it can feel like, wow, where's my joy? Where's my joy? Like, I'm just stuck doing this, and I'm stuck doing that, and where's my time? Where's my time to do something that I enjoy? So the cards are saying that you definitely need, so you don't fall into that pattern or that trap or that enclosure where you feel really tied down and trapped by it all. You do need to make sure that you're taking that time. So what it's also saying, that if you did ask some kind of question, or there was something you were thinking about before coming to this reading and you picked group 3, then the answer for you is no, because on this card it says no joy. So it's also a moon. For me, that means no. It's not my strong definite no card in my pack, but it's my soft no. And soft no means that it could be no, not at this time, or not in that way. So it's a little bit different than how you think. So thank you for joining me, group 3. I'll see you again next week for your early week reading.